Okay, for the first question, okay, what do you think about mass media in Thailand?
I think that mass media in Thailand is like really interesting and it helps a lot of people to know knowledge about what is happening of the world around them. So I think it's really helpful for people to know about news, about foreign media, and about like topics that might not be directed in the country. And I also think it's very vital for like Thai people's entertainment and everything.
I agree. Okay, so okay, next question is how has social media changed the way people in Thailand consume the news?
I would think that it has made it very easy and accessible for people anywhere with like a cell phone and cellular data. And so like news can get spread really easily and it can also help to inform a lot of people who don't know about certain topics if they're not in the area. And so it helps people to know like important knowledge. So yeah.
Okay, so like what are the challenges that the journalists face in Thailand today? Like in your opinion?
I think that the challenges most journalists might face is false news and also the source where they get their information from because it can never be too accurate. It's always like biased towards some side or one another. And so I think they have to look into both sides to get like a full story. And so journalists will have to be very careful of that when it comes to like documenting very sensitive data.
I see. So what about like so there's like so many misunderstanding like news in social media like Twitter, and have you ever like experienced some of that?
Yes, I have because I think social media, as good as it is for spreading like very important news, very uh, like high quality data and everything, it's also a very uh, good like it's also a very good place to breed misinformation and also like fear mongering. And so it can scare a lot of people, and it can also spread a lot
Recording
of
in progress.
misinformation about information that might not be true at all. So
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so the fourth question is, so what role does social media play in political and social movement in Thailand?
I think it would influence a lot of people into a certain political mindset and a social mindset. Because if like a certain side sways one way or another, that the most people will eventually follow that side. And so if any political figure is on social media and they get like a very high following or something, I think it would be very easy to influence them into thinking a certain way, to act a certain way. Yeah.
Okay. Um. Okay, a few questions left. Uh, do you think digital technology and AI impact the future of media in Thailand?
I think it will eventually because AI is getting very rampant in today's society. And I'm starting to see people use it everywhere, such as like ChatGPT and everything. And so I think it would be very important for news medias to like clarify that they are not using AI knowledge for any of their like reports and everything because it could just be made up. Nobody knows for sure.
Yeah. Um. So what do you think about AI? Like AI in general, AI art, like
I I personally don't like AI art at all because I think it takes away from the human aspect of like creating art and like making something very personal to you. And like AI just makes something like they mash a lot of stuff together and then it just spits it out. So I don't think it has like life to it at all. So I don't stand by AI art. But like if it's AI technology in general, I don't disagree with it because it can help a lot of people, such as like face identification or anything. it can help with a greater society, but just don't replace like certain labor with AI because I don't think that's fair.
Okay, me too. I hate AI.
Yeah, same.
Okay. I think it's the last question. Um, what do you think about the cons of media in Thailand, like in overall, in general, like not just social media?
I think the cons would be that it can contain a lot of misinformation and a lot of false rumors and a lot of fear mongering where they just get a lot of people scared and they just spread a lot of misinformation that isn't true that will eventually lead to people thinking a certain way and they will avoid certain things that will lead to problems in like society. And so I think those are like the main issues when it comes to like media overall.
Okay. So do you have any idea like so do you like design in social media and do you think like the design in social media is cliche or not?
I think the design is nice. I think it like makes it very easy for us to navigate social media because of how the UI is set up. And I think it's nice and it's clean. And I think it's helpful most of the time. Yeah.
Okay. I think this is the end of the conversation. Thank you so much for participating. Okay.
So, well,